So this is my Voxelab Aquilla. I got it like maybe 2020. Um, I try to do some extra stuff here with the hot end, and I ended up broke a piece of the threading off in there. So I'm just gonna completely remove that. So I was gonna go with this Creality Spider, Creality Spider hot end, but I guess that was like what 40 to 50 bucks. And then I saw this cheap little ceramic stuff from Amazon. It's like, you know what? Let me give it a try. I'll see how this works out. So ceramic hot end, never messed with it at all. I'm still new to the um, 3D printing world, but I've had a lot of a lot of crappy prints with this Voxelab. So, and mainly my fault, uh, learning curve. All right, so I'm gonna try and put this together. I'm gonna send this one back because I don't know. We'll see if this works first before I have to go back to that. All right, I'll be back. So hopefully I don't get any interruptions, but I will try to assemble this the best I can right now. So it looks like we got this little bar piece right here. There's two set screws on this side. I'm not sure how this is going to work out. Let me start doing the set screws first. Little mini Allen key they give us. Let me out zoom this. There we go. So the screws are in, set screws are in. Let's put in this little bar piece here. I'm going to slip in the hot end, and I guess have it on this side. Again, there's no videos on this so far on YouTube, so let's see what I can do. Alright, Allen key. Just tighten this up. Alright, trying to move. Should have put the light on. I'm figuring it has to keep like that, but maybe it might be to the side. I might have to come back and check on that. But let me just tighten up this other one, but not too snug. Oh, I'm backing it out. And if I got to shift it around, I'll shift it around at a second. But so then this looks like this little bulb goes in, comes up, and this is like a thermal pad, but I'm not sure if it goes on this side or that side. I'm gonna put that here. No instructions that come with this, so then we slip this clip on it. And it seemed like the clip could only go this kind of way. So bear with me with my fingers, trying to fight with this and be very careful with it because I'm not trying to use some brute strength on it. have to double check if I need to rotate it. And that is a 0.4 nozzle. Future, I would need to know if I could get like a 0.6, but I got what I got for now, and we'll just see from there. So I'm gonna just bring this up because I'm not sure how high up this pad needs to go, but I'm just gonna keep it. Sorry, I was out of frame just now, but I'm gonna keep it like that and see how it goes with the clip on. This will be the boot, of course. Not sure the boot goes like that. Probably not. Probably not. I hope I have that clipped the right way. I'm gonna have to double check all that. That's a no. That looks better. Logically. Move this rubber up. Right. Okay. So and it should mount fine, but I'll be back. I gotta reposition camera and run these leads in. Be back. Alright, looks like I did that wrong. Let's take this back out for 1 second. I just have to look at pictures in the Amazon website to do this correctly, so I'm going to take this clip back out. Looks like I'm not supposed to crush that. Hope I didn't damage that. Let's practice Allen key. So I think it's supposed to be something like this, where it's on the left side. Let me double check that. Alright, yeah, that was how I had it was wrong, so it needs to be, the little hole needs to be on the left side of this. Let's tighten this back up. That's in. So yeah, there we go. That makes more sense. The little pad would go right in there. Then the other clip would just go in there. Then I need to figure out how to slip this on. I believe this is the right way. There's the edge looks like that slips over that little wire. like it right there. Now I can put this little boot on. That looks a lot better. Alright. Let me regroup. Alright, the other piece. Looks like we're just screwing that in. That comes a little tool. That won't fit. That's the only tool it came with. Yeah, it's snug. Alright, now I'm just gonna mount this to the top here. Comes with its own screws. The Allen key fit. There we go. Just push it to the side. I'm probably gonna have to take it back off, of course, to put in the you know what? Let's do that. Tubes. Let me come back and get a tube. Hold on. Alright, so I'm gonna try and guesstimate this good. Oh crap, I just fucking bent the tube. And it's gonna be mounted right there. So I think we're gonna cut it around here. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Snug. And recording. Okay, yeah. Let's put the other one in. I was afraid this thing wouldn't mount up right to this Voxelab, which is a Ender clone, right? So she's snug and get the little tighten as well. Snug and she fits. I just need to start taking back this wire loom and put in the new wires. Pause that. Overkill. We need to pull this back. Pause. I have the unit upside down. I'm just going to take these off and try and backtrack those wires. So now the cage is coming off. and we're gonna look for what we need to get in there. Oh, am I missing one? I must be missing one. Just taking off the last of the zip ties here. Almost time for me to stop working on this, but let's move this out the way. And these bright red ones are the heating elements. Let's see if we can slip that right out. Now, which direction do I pull from? Oh, one more wide tie. Okay, which is the best way to pull from? And where's the other? There we go. That was a pain for some reason. Let's see if we could pull it. I'm gonna just pull this straight out. What I should have did was tape onto it so I could pull the new wires in. Can I still do that? Nah, screw it. The old wires are damaged. Time check. So I'm gonna try and feed this through. Let's see if this works out. Piece of me thinks that's not even worth it. Maybe just zip tie this thing onto it, wire tie it, but then the wire loom will keep it nice. There must be an easier way to do this. Let me pause this. So just keep on squeezing the wire loom, mushing it, and then it finally comes through. So that's only one. This will disconnect. Connected right in. So actually it's made for it, so that's good. Time for this. Yeah. I'm gonna wrap it up, and tomorrow I'll be back to recording. So it looks like I forgot to do something. I had to solder the wires from the original because the clip that came with this sucks. Where's that clip at? Looks pretty generic, and also the wires on this were very, just the gauge is very it's not like non-insulated, unlike the original. The clip that came was supposed to fit into something like this, which obviously anybody who messes with anything knows this is not going to work. So I had to I put back the original because I guess a better feeling gauge, insulated. I soldered it on. Don't mind the electrical tape. I have a shrink wrap on there, but it wasn't big enough, so I just put a little bit extra electrical tape just to be safe. I'm supposed to put thermal grease here, and that's the pack it comes with. So I'm supposed to pull this back off without doing any damage. That's the only thing. You do shit like this, and come on. I'm trying to be very careful with it. So I took the clip off. I'm supposed to put thermal grease on the pad and in this hole over here. This little hole where, let's pull this thing back up. Alright, so let's see if I could do this quick. Now, how do we do this without making a big mess for no reason? Okay, so this little thermal wire right here. Let's get that back. One second. So what I was doing before, I have to edit all this in. So thermal paste. I have to put thermal paste on this pad and inside this hole for this, whatever that is. So I'm just going to see if I could just dip this bag on it, or I should have brought the thermal paste I had, but let's see. Thermal grease. Should have bought the one I used for my computer, but I forgot. And as for this one here, the weight of this fan shroud is messing me up here. So let's throw that over. Show this through. Yeah, it's gonna be a mess if I don't control what everything is doing here. probably going to disconnect this because the weight of it is just pulling it too much. I disconnected because that thing was just pulling the entire setup downwards, and it was going to make it more difficult for me. So I'm going to just try and slip this in the bag. Grease. Come on. Open up. All right. Okay. This has to slip back in here. It says fill the hole with the grease, but that's not going to be easy to do. My main thing is to make sure it's in there. And as for the thermal pad, just spread that on there. Okay. Shit. Don't make a mess now. Whatever. Get rid of that shit. Put the clip back on. So, before it was one thing to do it, but now it's going to be full of the thermal paste, and I'm probably going to get it all over the place. Okay. Let's put this clip back on. Come on. Yeah, this is going to be not fun. There we go. Slip this up. Make sure this is still seated in here good. All right. Okay. Thermal pad is in there. All right, I'm going to put the boot back on. I'm going to put this clip back on. Okay. So, okay. I'm like, oh man, I make a mistake. I'll be back. Okay, let's see. I'll lower this down. So the fan strut's gonna come through here. I'm gonna have to clean up all this wiring. I should try and put a wire loom on top of that. It's a lot of wires. So I guess I would need to get a new fan set up in here. I'm not sure this is gonna work. Probably not gonna work. Oh, I see what's going on. So this piece is tapping into it, which would hold it steady. Ugh. Okay, well, I'll figure something out for this. All right, I shaved down a little bit of the clip, and I was able to get it in there. What the hell's all this radio? Yeah, I just got to button it up now, and I'll do some tests on it. So I'll stop this video, and I got to do something about this. I don't like that. So this is the first flow purge test I'm doing to it, and I'm just using PLA plus, and the flow of this thing is crazy. It never spewed out this much before. This is a lot, and quick. Like, hopefully I have no problems printing in the future, but this looks very promising right now. So let's get that out of there, right? Bam. That's what we had before. Let's get rid of this. Let's confirm again. Let's do one more. Let's do one more purge. Oh, she's getting caught up a little bit. There we go. Spit her out. Uh-oh. She ain't moving. Oh, is that it? That's all the purge she did? So it's only purging right now, so it's not, before I had it as loading the filament, right now it's just purging it. So just a quick... It's pretty awesome though. Alright. Hopefully, when I do a print, we'll see if it holds up. So I have to admit the nozzle is working good. I'm just going to do a little sneak peek in here. And it's coming out pretty good. The nozzle's flowing nice. I had one print going before, but I messed up because I didn't put a support plate. The support, you know, brim and all that. So slicer issues, but the nozzle itself is doing its job. So can't knock it.